Testing 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. I know I need to take that off there immediately. Let me. Hey guys, I know I got to fix the thing with Doug and Mike. I'll fix that right away. I just wanted to do a test stream. As you can tell, this is exactly where Bonafide was set up last night. Made it to North Carolina. Hey, can you guys put a 1 in if you can hear me okay? Because this is not the, where's Mike? Isn't he at your house? You know Mike's got his own show, but you guys love to come ask that question every day. He's started his own show, and we're still friends. You can hear me okay? It doesn't sound funny or anything? That's cool. Thanks, Chuck. I appreciate it. Big Chuck in the house. Yeah, guys, I made it down here. This is out in the woods here at Bonafide's storage place. Pretty cool. We got some big news for tonight. Plus, we got Pastor Greg Locke on tonight. Great things are happening. I put a picture of the motorhome that Bonafide's got. Wow, it's a big motorhome. Gosh, guys. I'm very proud to be down here representing the Frog News Network and what we're about to do. We're riding into Greenville tonight. I believe I-85 through the whole state is under construction. Absolutely under construction. And I mean, it's horrible, horrible, horrible construction. You think back home where we're at when they were working on 64, it was switching back and forth. That ain't nothing. I guarantee you, nighttime and rain, people lose their life a lot around here. It is horrible. I mean, it is horrible. I mean, you have to really pay attention in the daytime, and I can see everything. It's really, really tricky down here. But we got some big news in Greenville, South Carolina about the EE, with the paper things. Big news coming, and this is just a test that I'm setting up for tonight. We're going to set up some more lights and stuff. I know there's a big shadow right here, but Bonafide got more lights. He went to go see his grandbaby for the first time. He got to hold the grandbaby today. I know he's really, really happy, guys. It's so you could see it in his eyes, man. That's something special. Grandpa got to hold the baby, but we're really doing some big things down here. We're getting ready to go to Greenville tonight and find out more about this from Presley, because Presley represents South Carolina's Tea Party, the Republican Party down here, and they have found some big stuff up in Greenville that we're going to expose tonight, probably on the show before we get on with Pastor Locke. So big things are happening. We had a great show last night, and I just wanted to jump on and say hi, guys. From South Carolina. Believe it or not, I think he wants me to move down here. This is country as it gets down here. I'm gonna tell you. You put a shovel in the ground is red down here. Red dirt down here, yonder down here. This is country down here. This is in the South. It's hot down here too. It's like 90 something. So what are you guys up to today? We just really look forward to getting started. Like I said, I posted that picture on Facebook, on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go over to the Telegram group. He's got a sweet Winnebago outside. I mean, sweet, like 40-foot long, 40-foot long Winnebago, the best one they make, sitting out front. Beautiful thing that we're going to tour the country in and go to these patriotic rallies and learn from the key speakers what we're about to. So how we could take the country back. What are some of the things that we can use to help take the country back? And that's what's so powerful is we got to start this at the local level, where it's at city hall meetings, county meetings, Republican meetings, Rhino meetings. We got to disrupt them and make them come out and say, yes, Donald Trump won the election, because he did. And that's what we're all about now. We're all about finding out more ways that we can get involved to change and overturn what had happened, because this is the worst steal in history of the world, really, what would happen to our election. So let me look in the comments for a minute. Telegram address, I think it's closed, but I'm about to open it back open. If I get time later on, we're booked solid today. I just wanted to start a quick stream and talk to you guys with no announcement at all. 530 people on the stream. That's amazing. I love you guys. My Frogger nights are something else. Guys, don't forget this Friday night's the VIP dinner for the event in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and Saturday is the event. There's still tickets left in the Telegram group. Also, you'll be able to let me see if I can actually find. I don't see this. This one isn't the same because it's on a different computer. But let me see. I might have Bonafide stuff in here. The video. Here it is. Let me play this video for you guys real quick. It's about the event.
Hi, Bonafide here. Are you sick of all the censorship going on in America today? Do you want to hear the uncensored truth? Well, here's your opportunity. Come hear Pastor Greg Locke, Brad Barton from The Little Talk Show, Professor Toto, Lynn Wood, and many others. July the 10th, Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium. For more information, go to libertyevents.org. That is libertyevents.org. We hope to see you there.
That's pretty cool. The radio station made that up, and I kind of downloaded it. Let me play one more video for you guys. I won't keep you long, I promise. I just wanted to do a test thing. If we get to talking, we get to talking. I'm just basically, Tim will be back. He had to go to Charleston to see his granddaughter. I'm so used to looking to the camera right there, and I've set it up right there. So I got to look up there instead of down there. He went to Charleston to see his grandbaby for the first time. Like I said, that's so powerful. But guys and girls, big things are happening. I'm not kidding. And we're going to find out more tonight what's going on in Greenville, which is right up the road, through about another 30 miles of construction. But maybe Tim knows a back road. That's all there was on this way to this storage facility, and he sells sheds here also. It's just one of his many businesses. It's some big things. So what are you guys doing today? What are you into? Know that we just talked about the event and stuff. I kind of lost my, I want to play this video. And this is a real powerful video. I played it the other night, but I'm going to play it again. Here, watch this video.
Hey, someone said you needed a friend today. All right, someone said that you were down, but you were not out. Someone said that I needed to come and speak to you and tell you that you're still in the fight, and there's a battle. I'm supposed to come and help you fight, so I wanted to tell you to get up. I want to tell you to stand. Come on, put your gear on. We still have a fight to win. I want to tell you that you're in a battle for your life right now, and I want to tell you I got your back. I have your six, and as long as I'm here, you're not fighting alone. I want you to tell you, come on, walk with me. Even if you got to lean on my shoulder, I'll tell you I got you. I want you to keep firing your weapon. I want you to keep shooting, and I want you to stay in the fight, because I need you, and I won't leave you. I'm going to be by your side the whole time. I'm going to be fighting. I'm going to be throwing lead for you. I'm going to be fighting with you. I'm going to be there the whole time, and I ask that you just stay with me. So get up. Get up.
That is so powerful, and that's what we need to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, Froganites. We need to fight for this country. It's trying to be taken away. Our constitutional rights are trying to be taken away. Our borders are wide open. They're bringing people in. They're flying them into bases and dumping them on the bases and just dumping them into different cities around the country. There's a note sitting right on this desk about they want us to come to Florida. They're convinced down there that they're trafficking humans down there. Don't never know. I know that next weekend, I was planning on staying 1 week, But when Tim tells me Bonafide that the following weekend we're going to go stay with Linwood, I might have to stay a couple of weeks, and then it might run into an event week. So I might be here a month. I don't know. It don't matter to me. I'm going to do what I got to do my part. Are you willing to do your part to help save our country? No matter what it is, everybody's good at something. Use what you're good at to help save this country, guys and girls. Let me check out the comments real quick. I'm not going to stay on much longer. I just wanted to do a test stream. God bless you. I'm going to take Mike's name off. You got to understand that this is let me see if I can do that right now. It's under brand. I will definitely take that off before tonight's show. So I know it's on there. And when I started the show out, if you were on, I said the first thing I'll do is get that off as soon as I'm off air. I believe I can't fix it till I get off the air, and I will fix it. It's not a big deal. It only takes a few seconds. Guaranteed when I'm on later, it'll absolutely be gone. I apologize that it's on there, but I just wanted to get a test stream up. From New Jersey, welcome to the show. This is unannounced things. Yes, we're about to tour the country in that little Winnebago. England loves you. We love you back, man. Somebody said, Doug, just leave it. It doesn't hurt anybody. Me and Mike are not enemies. We still talk, okay? He's not upset with me. I'm not upset with him. But a lot of other people would try to make it into something it's not. We decided to go our separate ways, and we're fine with that, okay? That's why people were saying, well, why don't you say something? Until I actually spoke to him again after the initial thing that we said, I wanted to make sure that we're both agreed on both things that were said. That way there wouldn't be any rumors. But what happened? A bunch of rumors started anyway, and people started to judge me and judge him. Me and him are fine, okay? Like I said last night, this is America. I'm allowed to make money, okay? This is my job now. I have sponsors. Some sponsors we haven't even announced yet that will be coming on board and helping us travel the country and go to these different events. That's what I'm so excited about. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. Thank you. I appreciate your support, Diane. I really do. Life goes on. You know what I mean? Who knows? Mike might come on our show. We might go on his show if that's what he wants to do. But we're going to be pretty tied up, and, we'll see what we can do. But, guys, it's everything to me to try to help do my part to save the country. Right now, it's super important. Tim's on his way back. He wants me to be at his house, laying next. He's got like a room built next to the pool, like an in-law suite, and that's where I'm going to be staying. Also, this building has every capability of somebody living in this building where he works from. And if I decide to move down here, this is probably where I'd be. He said, I won't charge anything. Just stay in the building. And there's another room back there we're going to build into the studio. You guys have no idea. Let me ask you this question. Did any of y'all remember a guy about 3 or 4 years ago, Outlaw Morgan? If you remember him, put a 1 in the chat. Outlaw Morgan was the biggest thing on Facebook and YouTube right before Trump got elected and right after he was elected. He's going to be working with us so we can do the call-in show, get everything set up. At least we're going to ask him to come up here from Florida and get everything set up for us. Okay, guys? That would be amazing. Outlaw was big. He was pretty bold, pretty crazy, but that's not what we're going to do. But his show was set up beautifully. If you guys, wouldn't you agree? Outlaw Morgan was big, big, big. And I'm anxious for him to come up. We'll probably have him on the show as well. Tim is great friends with him. Tim's friends with everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody that's somebody, it seems like. It's just a great, great thing. Where's Mike? Y'all ever get tired of saying that? You know what I mean? I just said 30 seconds ago, but it's not going to upset me because you're the same person that just keeps asking that as the same person that wants to sit on their hands and do absolutely nothing to help save this country. That's the people we don't care for. If you're willing to do something, not sit on your hands, not wait for the next a handout from the government, you're our kind of people. There's 100 million of us strong. And as we build this force, this army of digital warriors, this army of people that's going to take our country back, it's going to be unreal. It really is. Let me check out the comments. Yeah, you can go, Juan, you can go to timeout. You're an idiot. He just got blocked. He needs to go to mommy's basement. He didn't get enough caring when he was young, but we'll pray for him. These are the people we absolutely don't want in our chat because they're sent over by the idiot that I invited to the show. If you ever need a link because you want to critique what we do, let me know. The Frog News Network at gmail.com, and you want to come in and voice your opinion and be a real man and grow a set, let me know. We'll bring you on the show. Also, you'll be able to call in if you got something to say and try to tell us how you think you can better save the country than what we're doing, because we're in for all ideas. But if you got none but just to knock people, find another thing to do. Thank you. So many people are still in the dark. Absolutely. Yeah, here's what it is with the trolls. They're trying to create division. It's Satan. You guys don't think you are, but it's Satan trying to bring us apart where God's bringing us together. You can't stop what's coming, guys and girls. It's going to happen regardless. Either get on board, jump on the boat, get in the car, slam the door, and we're going off to save the country. The rest of y'all, go sit on your hands, go and take the V, shoot it in your arm, see how that works out for you. Wear a mask everywhere you go. Them are the people that can stay on the other side of the other side. We want the 100 million that voted for Trump. Them are the people we're looking for. I think we made that very clear last night. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Stop validating the trolls. No, we don't give out fake intel anymore. I think we made that abundantly clear. When we do get some alleged intel, because intel, if you think about it, would never be released. What is about to happen? Why would they tell anybody? And suddenly somebody's got real live intel. Reminds me of your REO Speedwagon song. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend that there's intel moving around. Come on. And it gets a little added to it every time. Trust me, we have top sources. If we get intel, we'll give it to you direct. And we'll be, some of them sources you'll see this weekend. Okay? And they want people that called a patriot from another country. If you're a patriot of the United States, you live in the United States as a U.S. citizen. Hello? Thanks. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go another 10 minutes or so. Yes, we need God back in the schools. School's going to be retaught in a different way. This critical race theory thing's going to be over with soon. Trust me when I tell you that's not going to continue. We're not going to continue the cancer culture. The cancel, might as well be cancer. The cancel culture is going to be eliminated because there's so many people that's had enough. They've had it up to here, and they're ready to fight back. Civil war, take our country back at any means. We're just not putting up with the crap anymore. That's why we started what we're going to do. I mean, that's just what it is. Yes, we need the EBS, but we don't know when that is, and nobody knows when it's going to come. It's when the lights go out. If that's what, that's just a rumor too. Who has anything to back that up? Who's that? It's two. Hey, Tim, I'm live on the, I got it up and running. I'm live. Here's Bonafide right here. Say something.
Hey, listen here. If y'all want some real intel, I'm going to give you straight up real intel. I bet you this morning that I have passed probably at least 10, if not more, armored vehicles on flatbed trucks headed out of Charleston. Now, I know everybody going to say, well, they build them in Charleston. These are used, and they're coming in from the port going inland. These are not tanks. They are armored vehicles, tan colored, on flatbeds. And if you see it in your area, send us pictures of them. Let us know where you live at. We want to see where these are going to. That's all the intel I got right now. I do got a few of them on video that we can show tonight if you want me to.
All right, buddy. Thank you, bud. I just went live to make sure it all worked, and it does. And with no warning at all, I got 1,370 people on the stream.
Yeah.
Patriots. All right, man. Talk to you later, brother. All right, great. Bonafide jumped in. He's on the road back here to his office. And then we're headed into town and find out what happened in Greenville, what they overturned, what, these pieces of paper that, you marked on. Don't want to say anything, but they found big trouble in Greenville. And now supposedly in Spartanburg is next. And there's big trouble here too. So what's about to happen? We don't know. I just missed you, Chuck. Let me go back up. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? I'm trying to click. I don't have my mouse hooked up, so I'm doing this by hand. But guys, I appreciate you jumping on here at a moment's notice. We know our Frogonites, going to be a big week per multiple channels, allegedly, there's some big things about to happen. Rumor has it, that's what we're going to call it. Rumor has it, we could see possibly the QFS kick in, the reevaluation start. Wouldn't that be sweet? But remember, guys and girls, before I take off here, I'm going to go about 8 more minutes. Remember this, that they're not going to roll over and play dead when we go to the QFS and start Nassara. That allegedly is what's going to happen in the next few weeks. The cabal's just not going to roll over and play dead. That's why we've told you, if you're in the big cities, get out of the big cities. They're going to let them burn to the ground because they've unfunded the police department. They can't keep up with the people in there, and it's going to be mayhem. You got to know that there's more hurt coming before everything gets better. This is just not going to turn one day and you just think that it's over. It's not going to be over. We're in a war. We're living in the book of Revelations. This is a spiritual war we're fighting. So whatever sleeper cells they have in this country will be activated. There will probably be bombings. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen. There'll be fires, maybe some dirty nukes. Who knows? All I can say is stay out of the big cities, stay out of big crowds when it switches over, because you want to stay safe. Keep your protection near you. Keep your family near you. Very important. We'll get through this with God. You got to know God's in control. We're going to be able to see him come in our lifetime. He's going to change the world. But it isn't just going to change over and be rainbows and all this other stuff just like that. It's not. It's a spiritual war. They're going to fight right till the end, till the death. We've almost got them defeated. And like they said, there's only a few more moves in this chess game, but they're about to show out all the moves they have left. But I'm just looking at the chat real quick. About 6 more minutes. I'll go 30 minutes. Yes, you get yourself ready for what's next. We've been preparing you this for 3 months. Okay. You should have food stocked up. You should have batteries. You should have a generator or at least candles for when things go out. You got to know it's coming. Allegedly. Rumor has it, because it's not verified. None of that's verified. Who can verify intel that only 12 people know and they're not releasing any information just because maybe they used to be in the special forces? Do you think that they would release that information to them and jeopardize not only our country, but the entire world? Okay. I'm being serious to you now. You got to know that this is one giant sting operation, is what's going on right now in the whole world. And I feel in my heart that Trump is here not only to save our country, but to save the planet and humanity against the evil Satanist people that are trying to control it, and we're taking it back from them. Do y'all agree? Put a 1 in if you agree in the chat. Put a 1 in and agree if you believe we need to defeat the cabal. Yes, it's checkmate. Absolutely. There's all the ones. They're coming in one after the other, guys and girls. We're in their spiritual battle. We're living in the book of Revelations. I heard today, and this is verified information, that they released a ship that got stuck in the canal. What's it been, about 6 weeks it was stuck there? Anything that had a time limit on it, we all know what was on the ship, and they deactivated the nukes allegedly. And whatever anything but dry stuff in them containers is no good. So they settled for an amount and they released the ship. That is verified on mainstream media. Okay. As we speak, Georgia is next up, just like at a barbershop. They're next up. They're going to have their forensic thing going on next. Little by little, we start taking this country back, getting it in our hands, away from these Satanist cabal people that are running it. And that's where we're at right now. I mean, don't be so dependent on, wow, the QFS and the SAR is going to kick in and it's going to be great. What are you going to do when it does kick in, but you can't get to the bank because they've decided they want to shoot up places up and down the street? You got to be prepared for this. You might think I'm crazy, but you watch and see what I say. It's just not going to roll over like you think it is. It's going to be a spiritual war, and it's going to be a war, not World War III, but there's going to be pushback. And I don't mean just pushing people. Okay. Like I said, there'll be fights, shootings. You think it's bad, and now there's going to be shootings like Chicago, all in the big cities. It's going to be crazy. This is just not something I'm thinking of. Think about this. Where are all the people like we showed last night, okay, coming across the border at night? And let me tell you something about our country. We train mercenaries here that are teenagers in Louisiana. So don't think that don't happen with our country and our military in other countries, and they're letting them come across the border at nighttime. They absolutely are. Tim had to verify it. He had the pictures of it. Them coming across the board. Yes, you can see the women and children in the daytime, but what you seen with last night was nighttime pictures of people coming across the border. Where are they going? Where's all these people but men that are coming off these jets at military bases, and they're just putting them on buses, they're putting them on airplanes? What do you think they're going to do? What party line do you think they're going to be affiliated to? And they absolutely owe the cartel for bringing them into country. Whatever they ask them to do, they're going to do. And they're not from Mexico. That's the scary part of what's happening. Quit not paying attention to what's going on. You got to wake up to what's going on. Yep. They're going in Mexico and picking up illegals. They absolutely are. Our planes are going in there, but them people that are on them planes are not from Mexico. They're being paid by the Mexican cartel to get on the planes and dump them in this. What do you think? Which way party lines do you think they're going to vote after they were bringing to our country? There'll never be another fair election ever. So they'll absolutely control this country. We'll be a communist country if we let this continue. So quit living in the place of, ooh, we got the QFS coming in the SAR. That's great. And if it comes, it is going to be great. but prepare yourself for what comes after it or what might come before that. You better get your Bible close, keep your weapons close, and keep your family close, because things about to get real in this country. And I mean, like it's never happened. It's 1776 again, and we're fighting for our freedom. Just like Brad said in that speech the other night, it was one man, nobody knew his name, but he stood up on that wall and with 40 people defeated 400 people just with bayonets. They had no more ammo. We can't give up. We got to get out here. And they all scream going down the hill. That's what we got to do. We got to voice ourselves at every one of these council meetings, at every one of these school board meetings, at everyone. Find out who runs your districts. Find out what's going on, because we have turned our back on all that for so long. It's got to where it's at now. I sound like I'm preaching. I am, because I want to help save this country in any way I can. Now, if you want bubblegum intel, we can give you some of that too. But we're going to give you some real intel tonight. Don't forget tonight, 9:30, we have Pastor Greg Locke coming on, a powerful, powerful pastor that talks politics, okay? Get right. Get your pitchforks out. I think you and Bonafide are doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're just doing our part. Are you willing to, the people that we have on here, get your friends involved? Start a Telegram group and say, hey, I live in such and such a town. Would you like to get together and we'll go to some of these rhinos, Republicans that don't want to do nothing but vote on party lines and don't want to change anything. Let's go to some of their meetings for the people that donate to them and question them, just like Linwood did in the video last night. That's what we need to do as citizens in this country, is question everything that happens. You follow me? I'm just waiting on Bonafide to get back, and I'm already fired up. Bonafide is on the road back. Somebody said, where's Bonafide? I'm at his office. You can tell because this is what was sitting behind him last night. I just drove down here. I think it was 430 miles from Newport News, Virginia. And I don't know how many weeks I'm down here for. But he's on his way back from seeing his grandbaby in Charleston right now. And he wanted me to set the equipment up and test it for tonight. And that's what we're doing. I'm just doing a little test here and letting you guys know where we're at. When he gets back, we're going straight to Greenville and meet Presley. He's the head of the Tea Party for South Carolina, the Republican Tea Party. And there's something big that dropped in Greenville today. And we'll have more about that as we go to dinner tonight. We're going to go live from dinner. And then later on, we'll have another live to tell you with Pastor Greg Locke. So there's a lot going on. You're going to get a lot more stuff coming from us, a lot of ways that you can fight up against this cartel, how we can fight against this crooked government. All that's coming, guys. Thank you, James. Here's what it is. Somebody would just ask me, can I be a mod? Well, we decided last night that we don't need no more mods. If you want to say terrible things in our chat, we'll invite you on the show and see if you got a set to talk or can you just type. So they attack us. We don't attack them back. Let me hear how you're going to take our country back. Are you going to get some more of that bubblegum intel? And is that how you're going to fight back? Or are you actually going to do something that's worthy of saving this country? That's where we're at right now. I'm serious. George. All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. We got 1,800 people on the stream. Just in a wimp, I just came on and checked it. I really appreciate everybody coming by. Big shout out to my boy, Big Chuck, back there in Newport News, Virginia. I know you're watching me, man. All love to you. Hopefully we hear something real soon about you know what I'm talking about. And we'll just be smiling like you know what. But anyways, in the meantime, we're going to continue the fight. In the meantime, figure out what you do good and take that and help get our system changed back to where it needs to be. Find out what you need to do on a local level, a state level, county level. You know how powerful sheriffs are? They go by the Constitution. We're going to have paperwork where you can get all this done. This is the greatest thing ever. So as we as I end this, just think about how can you, and you say, oh, well, I'm just one person at a time. 2 people make 11 people. That what makes us so powerful in the chat is all of us working together as Frogonites under God. It's so powerful. They can't stop us. I love you guys. We'll see you tonight, and God bless.